What's up, you guys? It's your DFamily Escapes. If you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching us again, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that are new, we are a family who absolutely love to travel, but we happen to be vegan.
We are currently on board the Carnival Vista because of the vegan menu that they came up with.
Yeah, so like what Jada said, in September, Carnival decided to roll out a vegan menu, and we wanted to be one of the first ones to come on board, test it out, try it out, and see, leave a review and see what people have to say about it.
Yes, so Carnival, what they did was they started implementing this menu on each ship during a different time frame. So they stated by the end of December, all the ships should have this new vegan menu implemented. So we're super excited to be here and try it out.
We're excited for you to explore this journey with us, so make sure to
like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Welcome to the family!
Welcome to the family, y'all!
So here is a quick room tour. We have 2 bathrooms in this category. This is a 6M ocean view category. So as you can see, there was the first bathroom area, and this is the second bathroom area with just a shower and a sink. So it's convenient. It has 2 shower areas. This is how they set it up for our family of 4. So we booked this trip very last minute, so there wasn't very many options available. So again, this is a category 6M ocean view stateroom. It's a bit narrow, but it's sufficient enough for our family of 4. There's plenty of storage space and closet where we were able to put our bags and our luggage. So this cabin was big enough to just get the job done for the 5-day trip that we did. Again, this is the 6M Ocean View stateroom.
So we're gonna start by hitting up our pizza spot. This is our go-to spot. Did you know Carnival has vegan cheese available? They don't advertise it, but all you have to do is ask a crew member and they will make it for you.
Dinner on our first evening, we had a roasted tomato soup, a vegetable strudel, which was a savory baked phyllo with vegetables inside, and a sweet corn remoulade, and Caesar salad. For entrees, we had this vegetable Wellington, which was pretty good. The inside reminded me of consistency of like ricotta cheese, but the filling was very flavorful. They also had a pasta dish every night that was called spaghetti pasta. We had a Szechuan shrimp, which was garlic angel hair noodles, peppers, and bok choy, which was really delicious. Overall, we really liked both of our entrees, and as well as the spaghetti pasta was a typical spaghetti dish. So at first we were thrilled to see cheesecake on the vegan menu. However, this didn't really hit the spot. Unfortunately, it didn't have that creamy consistency that you would get with a cheesecake. It was more of a firm gelatin, so we didn't enjoy this as much as we thought we would have. For brunch, we had the omelet, and we were able to choose the veggies inside and the plant-based bacon. The first day, the omelet was pretty flat. However, it got better. Here's the eggs Benedict, which is English muffin with plant-based ham and topped with vegan egg and brunch potatoes, which was pretty good. Here is the banana cream pie. Although we were really excited about this, the filling was more gelatin as well, and the cookies were a little bit of a crumbly mess. We give them props for attempting, but it needs better execution. Here is the vegan menu for this evening, and there were so many exciting things to try. However, even though they have a menu, they still request that we pre-order the night before. So for appetizer, we went with the classic spring rolls. We also got the chilled strawberry and chia seed soup, which is like a smoothie in a bowl, super delicious. And we also got the fettuccine pasta appetizer because pasta is just a comfort food, so why not? Now they had this veggie lasagna, and this was so good. We really truly enjoyed this vegetable lasagna. Definitely give it a try. And we got another entree of the linguine pasta for my son, which was also, he really enjoyed the pasta dishes. And here is the chicken cordon bleu, which is plant-based chicken, roasted broccoli, and cauliflower in a gravy. And overall, we really liked all of these meals. For dessert, we were excited to have the creme brulee and mango sorbet, both really good. I must really emphasize that we really appreciated the menus that Carnival had for breakfast and dinner. Super extensive, plenty of options. Here we got the broken egg sandwich, which is sourdough bread, plant-based eggs, bacon, vegan cheddar, and hash browns. From what I heard, this was really good. However, I don't think they had the hash browns in this sandwich. And as you can see, the omelet was fluffier this time. They had the vegan egg. It was delicious. We were able to pick whatever veggies we wanted inside. And then I got the breakfast bowl, which was a really pretty dish. It felt super vegan and healthy, but it was great. And we really appreciated this sweet cream parfait, which had plant-based sweet cream, berries, and granola. It was awesome. Overall, we really appreciated this menu. And here you can see the avocado toast topped with vegan egg. We really enjoyed this menu. We had the Four Seasons salad, which was crisp and fresh and delicious, and the Hawaiian salmon poke bowl with plant-based salmon. We also had the broccoli cheddar soup and the appetizer portion of the spaghetti carbonara, which was rich and creamy. It was delicious. However, the soup was more of a broccoli soup. I didn't expect that. Here is the eggplant parmesan, which was also flavorful and delicious. We enjoyed it. And here is the chicken tender meal, which resembled a lot of Gardein chicken strips with the mashed potatoes. And here's the cappuccino pâte de crème, lightly sweetened dessert. Here you can see we did it big with the breakfast this morning. We got the short stack pancakes, plant-based bacon, plant-based sausage, and the omelet, which was really good and filling. For lunch, we went to the Fresh Creations, which is in the Serenity deck. It's only open on C days and for a limited time, so definitely make yourself a salad here. We had brought our own salad dressing on board, and we enjoyed our salad for lunch. For dinner, we had the Tuscan minestrone soup. It wasn't as robust as I would like, but it was okay. Here is the shrimp cocktail. Now, this does not have a seafood flavor. It's more of like a gummy texture. And here was the fried green tomatoes. I really appreciated this dish. I wish I would have ordered another one. However, since we had to pre-order, it makes it difficult. However, I heard from Carnival Cruise Line brand ambassador that they are testing out to see what is popular to put on the a la carte menu that we won't have to pre-order anymore. Now, this hamburger steak was delicious. I'm 99.9% sure it was Beyond's meat. And this enchilada was really good as well. Now, this passion fruit sorbet was okay. I liked the sweet cream, but those passion fruit tubes were more gelatin. And here was the pineapple sorbet, which was delish. For dinner this evening, we had the smoked poblano and corn soup. This was just okay. I was expecting more of a corn chowder, but it wasn't that flavor. And then we had the chicken parmesan, which was really good. Although I don't have 100% confirmation, I do believe it's Gardein. This was the worst dish that I've tried in my opinion. It is the roasted artichoke potato cheesecake. The flavors just didn't go. The top had tomatoes. The bottom was like a sweet coconut cream, and it was mushy. I didn't really like this dish. Here is the vegan vegetarian Indian dish, which was good as usual. And then for dessert, we had the Bartlett pear almond cake. It was okay, more of a cornbread, lightly sweet in flavor. So tonight is our last night on the Carnival Vista, and we're super excited to share with you our recent experience with the new menu that Carnival has implemented First, I would like to say that we were super excited that Carnival implemented a vegan menu. This is a huge change for the cruising community. When you have a very popular cruise line such as Carnival, which is known for family fun, and considerably an affordable cruise line compared to certain other cruise lines that you may have, for them to implement a vegan menu has been a great change and implement that we were super excited to try. So I guess we wanted to just take the time to let you know, how was the vegan menu? Did we as a vegan family enjoy it? What would you say, Jay?
Well, I would say that this was like Francesca said, this was a big change, right? And we appreciate it so much. So as for me, I enjoyed it. I think it was very we felt more included now. There was a menu that strictly was vegan. The food was good. It tastes good. It was very flavorful to me, except some minor hiccups that we'll probably tell you about. But for the most part, everything was semi-seamless, but there was some hiccups.
Jada, what do you think?
Well, for the dessert, for like the banana cream pie or any type of pie, it was like you expect it to be creamy and like a pudding texture, but they had it as like a gelatin. Mm-hmm. So, but if you saw someone else get the same thing, but in the normal menu, it's like how it's supposed to be, and you just get gelatin.
Right. Julian, what do you think?
All I know is that like night 1 or night 2, I don't remember. What's it called? The cheesecake was absolutely tastes weird. I rated 1 out of 5 because the only good thing about it is the crust, and trust me, Dad has the same thing.
Yeah, we had the same thing. I mean, what they're talking about is that it wasn't creamy,
right.
And we'll put some pictures up to show you, but it wasn't creamy. It was more almost like a jelly kind of.
Yes. It was like gelatin.
So the cheesecake was kind of gritty. The cheesecake was gritty, and then like Jada was mentioning, the banana cream pie. So the interior was more like a gelatin, and then yet you can kind of see like the chunks of banana.
Yeah, you could.
So when it's supposed to be more of a creamy pudding like texture, so we didn't get that from the banana cream pie, and like the cheesecake was like a bit gritty. So overall, I would say that the desserts, although we appreciate the effort, because prior to the having this menu, like the desserts were pretty much non-existent. Yeah. It would be like tropical fresh fruit, or if you would pre-order, you get usually like a lot of custards, or what was the other one? Sorbets. But now, like, I appreciate that Carnival did put thought into it. Like, we had the creme brulee option. There was like a creme de pâte option, which is more like a creamy, but it had a cappuccino-ish flavor. Mm-hmm. You could see that they really thought about the desserts. However, I will say that they were a miss. If you like sweet, I would say that they weren't sweet. None of the desserts were pretty sweet. They had like a barlett pear cake that was more of a cornbreadish, like a lightly sweetened cornbreadish. Mm-hmm. So if you really like have a sweet tooth, these may not hit for you. So a lot of times, like they had a bunch of different flavors sorbets, which those sorbets seemed to be pretty good.
Yeah, they were good.
The sorbets were good. So although we did appreciate that they added desserts other than fruit, mm-hmm. Although we appreciated it, we would like to have seen a little better with execution on the desserts. And Jay is correct. The food was flavorful. The entrees. We were on another cruise line where they had vegan options. and we felt like they lacked with the flavor, but Carnival did really good with making sure like things had flavor. And we appreciate that. We appreciate the seasonings and the spices that they use. So yeah, we, you know, and I even appreciated that they had even like faux plant-based meats and stuff, because a lot of times when people have a vegan menu or plant-based menu, they usually do whole foods, like just stick with like whole foods. They don't usually use any mock items, but they had like mock shrimp, they had mock
Bacon.
Chicken.
mock chicken, they had plant-based bacon, plant-based sausage. So you can see like Carnival truly made an effort to appeal to the plant-based audience.
And they definitely care.
And that they put in some care and thought. There are some things that I would like to see a little more seamless, which you want to talk about that, the pre-ordering?
Oh yeah, so yeah, with the pre-ordering. So there was times when you know, they still kind of want us to pre-order, even though we have a full-on menu there. You know, it would be nice if we can, you know, just go to the dining room and just order right then and there. But they still do want us to pre-order the night before to, you know, I guess so that everything, you know,
to
can
make
be
the
more
process
seamless. Yes. But that's one of the things. It's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, it would, you know, it would be nice, right?
So if you didn't pre-order, things would take a lot longer. So it is a big deal because it is a big deal because we did pre-order, but we had chose Your Time Dining, which in the past, like, we've done it several times. If you ever seen my tips for cruising as a vegan video prior to the menu, one of the things, it's always recommended to have a set dining because you can have the same servers. They know you, they know your dietary requirements, so you don't always have to keep saying the same thing over. They already know that you pre-ordered. However, like, many times we've done Your Time Dining because when we travel, we usually travel with a big group. Everybody, is different. We don't always travel with all vegans, so we usually do Your Time Dining for the flexibility. However, there was one time, like, I feel like the ship was a bit chaotic, but that has nothing to do with the menu, which is why we were here to try the menu. But there was times like things were busy. They did not come to us to put in our pre-order, and at that time we were already exhausted because we waited over 2.5 hours for our food. So we were missing like activities in the night that we wanted to do because we're waiting for the food. Eat. So the service in that sense took a little longer than desired. So there was one time that they didn't take our pre-order, and then the following day when we went for breakfast, they were like, oh, well, you're supposed to pre-order. Even though there's a featured vegan menu, you would think that we can just say, hey, we want this from the menu, but the Carnival still has a preference that you pre-order the night before what you're going to eat from off that menu. So it would have been nice to just see, just like everybody else, order from the menu once we arrive, and for things to take like within an hour and a half, and everybody's done with their food. So I do feel like with the vegan food, things do take a little longer. And that's still, I can still appreciate, the fact that they have the vegan options. I don't mind waiting. But I would just like to see the process a little bit more seamless with that.
But like Francesca said, that would be nice. But it's a big improvement.
It's a very big improvement
from where Carnival came from and how we typically will cruise and order our food at the restaurant. So I can appreciate the improvement that has been done. But a little constructive criticism goes a long way.
Right. And one thing I really appreciated is that Carnival really showed out with their breakfast. Like, they had plant-based sausage, they had plant-based bacon, they have vegan, like, plant-based egg, plant-based cheese. So, like, we were able to get omelets and stuff like that. Like, I was really impressed with that, They had like a nice granola, like a parfait.
Yeah.
You know, so we really enjoyed our breakfast and dinner options. I go ahead.
And most of this obviously happens in the restaurant, right?
Yes.
We did not go to the Lido deck on where they have the buffet.
Yeah. No.
We do better as vegans in the restaurant.
In the main dining, yes.
So can I talk now?
Go ahead.
So I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. So unlike Royal Caribbean, like they don't take our pre-order. If you hadn't saw that video, go after this video. You can always just head back and just watch that video.
Our experience on Mariner of the Sea.
Yeah, Mariner of the Sea. And and Disney too. Disney was a great experience. Okay, I need to get stopped. I need to stop and try.
Yeah, so what I do also appreciate is that with the Carnival vegan menu, it had things for different palates. Like they had stuff that even kids can appreciate, adults can appreciate. Like they had options for everyone. Which was a vast difference from what our experience with Royal, where they only had one option each night, one dessert, one entree, one appetizer. And I would say that it wasn't not all the options were appealing to all types of palates. So I did appreciate the options that Carnival did offer on their menu. I would still also like to see more options during lunch time. So we're doing great. We got breakfast taken care of. We got dinner in the main dining room taken care of. But we would definitely like to see more options during lunch. For now, we pretty much, I believe Carnival has already implemented dairy-free cheese at all the pizza places. You will not see it on the menu, so you have to be able to speak up, talk to a crew member and ask them if they have dairy cheese available, and they'll make your pizza for you. You usually have to wait about 10 minutes, and they'll have a pizza with the dairy-free cheese on it. So you have that option. You can go to Blue Iguanas, but however, their rice still contains dairy. So you can get like a black bean burrito with all the fixings, or a lot of times you can request that they make rice for you without the dairy, and they usually don't have a problem doing it as long as you're willing to wait. So you can do that. They still do have the veggie burgers. Now, depending on which ship you go to, sometimes they keep it at Guy's burger joint, or a lot of times you can find it at the deli. I do appreciate that the deli finally has the veggie burger on their menu. When before it was kind of like, if you know, and you would have to ask for it, but it was nowhere in writing. So I do appreciate that Carnival added it on the menu for people who are looking for, like vegetarians. They know that they can get it at the deli. Let me see, what else do we have for lunch?
You just eat fries.
So a lot of times, like, we eat fries, or like I said, the Blue Iguana, or the we can get a veggie burger. But I would like to see a little more option, or like to have dessert readily available. You know how like they have that sweet spot? We always have to pass that. There's never anything for us. So just like regular people can just get desserts throughout the day, we don't have that option. We have to wait till dinner time to get a dessert, or I'm sure if you talk to them and pre-order, you can let them know, like, hey, during this time I would like to have a dessert. But that's stuff that takes communication, and you can't be scared, and you have to really like communicate with your dining team about it, or the maitre d' or the hostess. But sometimes we don't know, like, I don't know that I'm gonna want a sweet at this time, you know what I mean? So like sometimes it would just be nice to just pass by and have something that's plant-based friendly at any time, just like anybody can get desserts at any time that doesn't have any dietary restrictions or allergies. They do have a late night snack option. So the only option we had was chips and salsa and french fries. And meanwhile, there was chili dogs, there was deep dish pizza, chicken fingers, soups. There was a bunch of stuff. Like, people had plates and plates. Like, they just stacked up their plates with just different options, where we didn't really have much option. So it would be nice to just kind of implement that stuff throughout the whole cruise, all the dining spaces. We went to the Gigi's for the Mongolian walk, and they had no vegetarian options available for the lunch. I'm sure, you know, if you do the premium for dinner, then yes, you can get things done. But like I said, I would like to see more lunch options available, like more variety available for lunch options, or for, you know, certain dishes like vegetable dishes, or to just be made without those hidden ingredients that vegans can appreciate, you know, enjoy it as well. So, but other than that, like, great job, Carnival, with the menu for breakfast. Great job with dinner. You know, for you guys just starting out, like, I would say, like, I was impressed with the options that you guys had, and we really, really appreciated it as a vegan family. And just few minor things that can change, but we had a big time difference with our dining experience now that the menu has been implemented, and we hope it stays.
Yes, we hope it stays for sure.
One thing that I wanted to say is that I'm thankful that there's multiple choices for us. We all love this upgrade.
Oh, okay. So every time, if you're actually looking for some activities, like the kids club or something, there you can always just head to the Carnival app and see what's the future time, and make sure to follow us for any future videos that we might come up, and any future surprises that we might come. So
thank you, Julian. Thank you.
Speaking of the Carnival app, so you can find on the Carnival app, if you go to food and drinks, you have your regular menu, but then you also can find your your featured vegan menu.
Yes, that was great that they implement. I really appreciate it, because a lot of times things are kind of like secretive, you know, like they have this option, but if you know, you know. So I love that Carnival had it so that other people can see, like, hey, they do offer this feature vegan menu. You do have to pre-order though, but it's still available. So I feel like I just look forward to the time where it's just seamless. Like, you don't have to do any pre-orders. We can just order off the menu like everywhere else. But this is a great start for Carnival, and we're so happy that they implemented the new featured vegan menu, and we hope that you guys also get a chance to try it out and let us know what you thought. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let us know. We'd love to hear your experience trying the new featured vegan menu that Carnival has rolled out.
And also, sorry, Dad. Okay, if you want to go first.
No.
Okay.
I'm just trying to wrap it up.
Okay, sorry.
I'm just trying to wrap it up.
Sorry. Give me a second. I forgot what I said.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. So in the future, should I tell them in the future? Wow,
You already told them.
No, like in the future.
Okay.
In the future, we're going on a Carnival Horizon that's going to be for 8 days, and a Royal Caribbean. And then guess what? We're going on the new Disney cruise. Can you guess what it is? Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah,
I'm not telling you the name.
Okay.
We look forward to you guys being able to explore those cruise ship journeys with us. So we can't wait to in the future when you get to explore. So thank you for watching the video.
Thank
And
you.
as Julian would always say,
Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family.